Hi, welcome to StrawChat. We're on episode 3 of the live-action One Piece. I'm Lee, one of the hosts, joined by Kris, the other host. Hi, Kris.
I read.
I
I
read.
feel kind of not an expert, but I feel like I know what I'm talking about because I've watched the anime now.
Yeah, it's like the second time watching it with this because you can see what's happened already, and then it's like you're
Yeah.
picking little bits out, aren't you?
Do you know what, I'm always going to compare it to the anime now, as where someone who's read the manga always compares the anime to the manga. But I'm kind of liking some of the changes that they've done. But yeah,
Yeah, it does streamline it a lot more. There is some changes, especially in this episode, that I really don't like.
right.
I mean, we'll get to those as we go. But the episode this one is where they arrive in Syrup Village.
Mm-hmm.
So this is Usopp. What's it called? Tell No Tales, which I think's
Yeah.
quite a clever title for it because obviously Usopp's lying all the way through. It's a pun on Dead Men Tell No Tales, which is like a famous pirate thing. It's the name of a Pirates of the Caribbean movie as well. Um,
And Jack
but
Sparrow's in it.
oh yeah, Jack Sparrow's in this episode, isn't he? Woohoo. um, so yeah, how did you feel about this episode then? Like I've already said that, like I did. I think I said I quite liked this episode, but first
So,
impressions.
good. So when it's Syrup Village, isn't it?
Yes, syrup.
Syrup Village. I don't know if it's the same in this one, but I like it because in the anime, it's kind of like a tiny island, and it's just a couple of houses dotted about where Usopp lives on the top of a hill in a little shack, and this is like a bustling city, and it kind
Yeah,
of makes more sense that they got the going merry from there because there's a big dockyard. Whereas in the anime, I was like, I can't remember there being a big dockyard.
yeah. I mean, I do quite like this as well, where they've made it like a bigger village and they've made it like a shipbuilding village kind of place. Um,
Mm.
and another thing, they've took away the Usopp pirates, so the three kids that
Yeah.
hang around with Usopp. At first, it was like, oh, they've took the kids away. They were cool, but this this isn't a Straw Hat episode. This is an Usopp episode. Like Usopp is the heart of this whole plot of
Yeah.
episode 3, and making the village bigger and taking people away from him has added like an extra layer of loneliness to his character. Um,
Yeah.
it gives him a bit more depth than he's just this like little liar that runs through the village going, the pirates are coming, the pirates are coming. Which obviously it's because his dad left to be a pirate, Yasop the Great.
Mm.
Um, and he's sad that his dad's not come back. His mum's died. Or even when he was a kid, his mum was dying. It was like, oh, dad'll come back and everything will be back to normal. We'll be happy again. And even that was
Mm.
quite sad, but then taking even more things away from him, which did help streamline the episode a bit, not having to introduce like three kids and whatnot. It just
Yeah.
made it so lonely. You feel
Do,
for him?
do you know what? I do get that because I think Usopp's backstory isn't the saddest. It wasn't the saddest for me anyway.
Yeah.
And but this actually made us feel bad for him. Do you know when he's talking to Luffy and he talks about his dad, and then he was like, "I know him.
Yeah.
He has the best stories, and he always had time for us." And he's like, "Oh, you hung out with my dad. That's cool."
Yeah, that
And you kind
was
of like,
quite sad.
oh, what did you think of the like actual the look of him? Because
Bad
obviously
for him.
the most defining feature of Usopp is his nose. He's called Big Nose, Sniper Nose, Nose Sniper.
Yeah, I mean, it is weird that they took his nose away, but also it is a live action version and nobody exists that has a nose like that. So
Mm,
it makes sense. But I guarantee when it gets to, let's see, what have we got? We've got this season, next season's starting into Baroque works, and the next season will be Alabaster, possibly Jaya,
Mhm.
and then Sky Pier. Probably going to be about season 5 when we get to Ennie's lobby. And I guarantee that he's going to put that Sniper King mask on, and it's going to have the nose.
The mask's got to, yeah,
Yeah, it's going to have a nose on the mask. It must. They've got to throw that
yeah.
in. They took it away from
Do you
him.
think they'll? Do you think they'll do the theme song?
Oh, they have to. I can't remember how it goes. Uh, from a land far away,
Oh,
snipering all
I
day,
could.
or something like that.
Yeah, yeah. It's amazing. You should YouTube it if you haven't seen it, because I did until recently, and then I put it in the Discord chat with me, you, and Jake, and I was like, "What is this? This is amazing."
Brilliant.
Uh,
Oh, I've got the wrong notes up. Um,
but
where where is my notepad? Oh,
Oh, so while you're looking for that, there is a thing because this episode kind of starts with Nami, Zoro, and Luffy still on the ship that they stole from the buggy pirates,
yes.
and Luffy had made his makeshift Jolly Roger,
Oh,
which is
yes.
which looks exactly like the anime one, like the real crude, like misshapen and but did you notice that Nami wore glasses? I know it's a weird thing to pick up on, but it's just like she wore them to read the map, and I was just like, I can't remember wearing them. But you've read the manga, and
No, I don't remember Nami reading manga, reading with glasses on. I mean,
uh,
there is sometimes where she's a secretary. Um,
right,
so this is right. Apparently, she's got 34 rules to being a secretary. I'm not going to go into it anymore. Just Google Nami Rule 34, and that'll tell you all you need to know about it. Okay?
oh, two seconds. I've actually got Google up now.
But
Should I just
no,
screen share?
no. I don't know if they've just added that in just for dramatic effect of her looking at the map because she's looking at it going, I've never seen this before. Which I'm assuming she's looking at Reverse Mountain because it's got the you see Reverse Mountain on the map she's looking at.
Yeah,
So she must be looking at that and thinking, hang on, that river goes up a mountain. I've never seen that before. I don't.
yeah,
She
yeah,
might say that in the anime, but I don't know. But that is got to be what she's looking at. And the boat springs a leak, doesn't it?
yeah.
And Nara's like, "Oh, your toilet's
Which
broke."
yeah, yes, because she had the tiny is it it's called a transponder steel, isn't it?
Yeah,
So she has a tiny one of them, which is like a sea whelk that she puts in her
it's
ear,
like a
like a little
Bluetooth
yeah,
Bluetooth headset.
which is amazing. Which I'm sure that was in the anime, but anyway, because that gets fried with a leak, water leak.
Yeah. So does
So
it
she's got to
die?
chuck all them. I think so. It's a bit of smoke comes from it when she puts it in her ear. So I don't know if it just that
If
I
it
don't know.
does, that is the saddest death in this episode because it even gives out a little like noise. I don't care that Mary died, like, but that snail, just that little scream that it does, that made us feel more than Mary. Uh,
Yeah. Oh, when we get to Mary, I've got something to say about him as well. Yeah, but yeah, sorry. On the ship and the look on the map to find the nearest island because obviously they've sprung a leak and they need to get a proper ship.
yeah,
So the nearest place is Syrup Village. I don't know what island it's on.
yeah. Orange Island, is it? No, sir. Oh,
Oh,
it's Syrup Village. I don't know what the island's actually called. It'll be on the
eh,
actual One Piece map. Um, I can't remember the name of it though. But
yeah,
yeah, they arrived there.
yeah. And then you first get to see this sprawling like it's weird because some of the locals have like an English accent as well.
Yeah.
Um,
It is quite a posh place, and everyone's speaking proper, like an old
yeah,
English town.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of like Diagon Alley
Yeah, yeah, it has got
a
that kind
little
of feel
bit.
to it.
But yeah, and I think is this the time where we get the flashbacks for Usopp as a kid?
I think that
Because you
was at
do
the
get
was that at the beginning, because the beginning of the episode starts with Usopp ringing the bell, and the end of the episode ends with Usopp ringing the bell.
yeah,
So it
poor old Usopp.
must have been at the beginning where he's ringing the bell. Yeah, it is at the beginning where he rings the bell and shouts the pirates are coming. Everyone's like, "Oh, not
Yeah, because
again."
yeah, you get a little Usopp crying, and it goes through him. It doesn't mention his dad at this point, but his mom's dying. She's just like, it's very relatable because do you know when your kid comes in, and it's just like chatting shit to you, and you're like, oh yeah, no problem, whatever. Aye, that's right. And then she just dies.
Yeah, I think she just gave up with all of his questions. Like, "Oh, Dad's coming back soon." She's just like, I can't put up with this shit anymore. I'm going."
Yeah. What is she dying of?
Don't know. Don't think it says. I don't even think it actually shows her dying in the anime. I think it just like shows that she was sick, and then it cuts away, and it's like, "Oh, my mum died, by the way."
Uh, but you can't believe him, can you? You just be like, oh, did she really? Aye, aye. Same with that goldfish with a massive turd.
Yeah. I mean, we do get a massive goldfish, which we'll see next season of the live action, but
We
possibly
might do.
if Dory and
We don't
Brogy
know.
do fight it.
Oh, I cannot wait for that. They did just reveal. So I'd sent Lee because I follow the live action One Piece on Instagram, and they've got like a news thing where they'll be like, we've released it. We've got a secret message from Baroque Works, and then Lee just went, "What the fuck? Don't just release shit, man. Don't put a game and gamify it." I
It
think you got
was
genuinely angry at that.
it was stupid. They're like, "Oh, here's some secret codes for spoilers for the new season of One Piece," and it showed it you uncode it, and it's Mr. Five's other name. I can't remember what it is now, and Miss
Yeah,
Valentine's name, and it's like, we already know they're going to be in this season. They're main
yeah.
characters,
But I've seen Miss Valentine now. She looks all right. Looks
right?
good.
Good.
To be fair, I don't think they've had a bad casting.
No, there's a few people kicking off over Vivi's casting, because they've cast
Right.
someone black to be Vivi,
Right.
and in the anime, to be fair, in the anime, she is the whitest character out of everyone. Like, I don't even think there is any tone to her skin. It is just pure white. But
Yeah.
Alabaster is Egypt. Like, Nefertari is like Egyptian words. King Cobra, again, Egypt
Yeah.
stuff. So the people there would actually be black.
Crocodile Nile.
Um, I think the only thing that I think's weird about the casting is Igaram. They've got a black guy playing Igaram as well, and with these white, like, Baroque style hair, it just
Yeah.
looks weird.
I haven't seen it yet. Do you think he puts a machine gun in it?
Um, I think he's got rockets shooting out of his hair. I'm sure I saw a trailer where he's like, he's shooting something out of his hair, going ma ma ma.
Oh, amazing.
I,
I was hoping he'd do that.
I'm sure I saw that.
I
Uh,
think it's got his wife as well.
Jake's asking about, what about that Kaku fan cast? Did you see that video of the guy like posting
Yes.
every day to like get cast as Kaku in the live action series,
Oh,
and he's doing this like
yeah.
shit karate. It's one-eyed
Do you know
Liam,
what it is?
peg-legged Kris. We've got Paul here as well with his nice
Hey, all right,
messages.
Paul. But he's not even listening. He's just like, oh, I'll just put a message in to abuse him a bit.
Well, just to give him a listen, Paul will drop the details for our plans for Secret Boys Club in
Yeah.
about halfway through this episode. Okay, so you're gonna have to keep listening, otherwise you won't know where to meet us. That'll keep the viewers.
Oh, amazing. But yeah, sorry,
Yeah,
One Piece live action tell no tales.
yeah.
Oh,
Is this also where they meet Usopp? Do they go to the shipping yard now?
Yes, because the finally see the going merry.
Don't like this.
Do you not? Well, luckily it's burning at the minute in real life.
Well, so my problem with this is that Luffy goes up to the Going Merry and he's like, first of all, the Merry doesn't get introduced until the end of the season, where it's like a surprise for them. Like they've saved the
Yeah,
village,
yeah, yeah.
saved Kaya, and they go, "Oh, here's a reward." So that's the first thing that I don't like about it. That it's already introduced, and it's like they're going to get this ship. Like this is
Mhm.
already settled because it's like Chekhov's gun kind of thing, where it's like if you see a
Yeah, yeah,
gun
yeah.
in a movie scene, it's going to get used, and it's like, well, they're going to end up with this ship. It should have been a little bit more of a surprise. But the worst thing is that Luffy is like reaching up and he's like saying, "Oh, I can hear the ship talking to us," and it's like you haven't earned that yet. Like it's
Mhm.
like alluding to like the Klabauterman kind of thing of like the spirit of the ship and like it's speaking to them. It hasn't earned that yet. They haven't been on these trips with the Merry and looked after it and showed it the love that they need in order for the Klabauterman to show the love back and speak to them. It really annoyed us.
See, I don't get any of that annoyance because I saw it as in the Chekhov's gun with Usopp, where he started talking. He's the first person that they talk, well, kind of the first person that talked to on that island, and he was their guide, and he was the one that you know knows the crack. He's the guide now, so obviously he's
Part of the
gonna
crew.
be part of their crew. Yeah,
Yeah. I love his title where he's like, oh, I'm not really a salesman.
oh
I'm actually what is it? Is the aviation fecal and crustacean removal manager or something like that. And it's
yeah,
like,
yeah,
oh
yeah,
wow,
yeah.
what's that? And it's like, well, he cleans bird shit and um what they're called?
Barnacles.
Barnacles off the ship. And it's like that is such a bullshit. That's what you put on your CV, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Don't put cleaner.
Uh, give people optical pat downs, that kind of shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, see, I liked it because it's kind of introducing Usopp as the funny guy and not the whingy pain in the arse guy. Where when I was watching the anime, I couldn't stand him as that. I was just like, he's a waste on this crew.
Yeah.
But then when he came into that personality, I was like, nah, he's indispensable. Stuff
Yeah.
it.
I can't remember the actor's name. I did look it up earlier on. Um, but he does a fantastic job of getting you to love Usopp immediately. Like
Yeah.
he's got like a bit of a joy to him, and he's a bit like happy and bubbly. But he's still full of shit, so he is still classic Usopp.
Is it Jacob Romero Gibson?
Possibly,
I've
yeah.
got here. Yeah.
I was wondering if he'd been in anything before, but like he hasn't been in a lot. So this is like a proper breakout role for him.
Would you speaking of which, would you like well-known actors in this, or would you rather they be casted for their? I'm not saying that actors haven't earned it through the previous work, like Bon Clay's done. The guy who plays Bon Clay has done a lot of good work that justifies his role. But would you want someone like the guy from Sinners, the Irish guy who's the Irish vampire? There was a push to have him playing Don Quixote Flamingo, whatever he's called.
Oh, Don Quixote Flamingo.
Yeah.
I, I don't, I don't know. I haven't seen Sinners, so I don't know who that person is. But I
Mm,
do like that it is unknown actors.
yeah.
And all of them are really good as well. Like everyone has been
Yeah.
amazing. I have had a few complaints about Zorro's actor because he's just
Yeah.
being too cool, like we've said. Um,
Yeah.
like we haven't seen like Zorro has moments in the anime where he'll start shouting at Luffy and be like, "What do you think you're doing with that?" And like, "Get off that! That's my
Mm.
sword." But like in this, it's just like, well, I wouldn't touch my sword if I was you. It's just
Yeah.
he needs a little bit more aggression sometimes. But
I think. he like it's very dry, like Loki humor with him,
Yeah.
like cool guy humor, and I don't know how that's gonna come about. You know, when they first go to Loketown and he meets the Marine officer, the woman one who reminds us of his
Oh
childhood
yes.
friend. Do you know when he just kind of do anything because he's reminds us of and he kind of almost does a Sanji like wiggly pose.
Yeah, this is going to
I
be a
don't know how.
real tester for him, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so anyway. But they might not go with that. They might go a different route.
No, they have to add Kuina in. She is an important character. If they have Smoker in, they've got to have Kuina
Yeah,
because they do both like make reappearances regularly
yeah.
throughout the whole series.
All
Um,
right.
so what was I going to say there? Blah, blah, blah. I don't know.
We just met Usopp on the Going Merry. This is where Usopp's basically like, oh well, I'm actually this job I clean shit off the barnacles off, but I'm actually best friends with the owner of the shipyard. You can have
Yeah,
a word with her, and that's kind of like the gateway entry to Kaya, who
yeah.
is a
This is
sickly. Sorry,
this is what I was going to say because they do go meet Kaya, as you were about to say, some sickly orphan girl
17-year-old.
who Usopp's friends with, but there is known actors in this, and we meet one coming up, don't we? Because we meet Kaya, and then she's got a butler played by David Williams.
Yeah, do you know what it is? I I thought that it's kind of like David Williams if he bulked up and melted a bit.
Yeah, proper. But you know what would have been even better, right? If like it would have been. I'm not saying it would have been better to have David Williams. That would have been shit. But if they did, for some reason, cast David Williams as Captain Kuro, do you know the chef who's also a pirate?
I know Matt Lucas. Yeah,
He ran out and it was just Matt Lucas with a beard. It would have been just fucking
it
amazing.
would have been like shooting stars.
Oh,
Oh, what's he called? The baby man
George
who plays the
Dawes, one of the
drums.
scores.
George Dawes. Oh, there's another thing with them two as well. The two maids. But did I forget something out? So they're going there. They're meeting Kaya, and it does a couple of flashbacks, doesn't it? At this point, because we join Helmeppo and Kobe.
Yeah, they're on Gob's ship, and um, is this where Gob's playing Go with Kobe? That
Yeah,
old
because like
strategy game.
him and Helmeppo are like doing practice drills of tie like lashing rope and stuff like that around the fake the posts or whatever.
Love
And
that
then
game.
Gob comes up and he's just like, oh, he's doing a shit job. And Kobe's like, when his back's turned, he's like fixing his work. Obviously, Gob cottons on straight away because he's watching them. And he's just like, you there, have you done this? Have you got some seafaring skills? And because he knows that he was on a Alvida's pirate ship, doesn't he,
Yes.
beforehand? And he's like, you come with me, show us what you got. And then he takes him into his room, which is a bit dodgy, and starts playing Go with him. Do you know the rules of Go? I don't.
No, I've never played it, but I assume it's probably like checkers.
That's what I thought. And then it would clip to them like at the start of the game where they start like putting stuff down, and I'm like, oh, maybe something like kind of gather some of the rules by watching them, and then in the next scene there's just red and blacks everywhere,
Yeah.
and I'm like, this just looks like a mess.
I think it's one of the oldest board games ever made. I think.
Probably. I mean, it's not Connect Four, so I'm not. It's above me.
So yeah, it's just what is it? It's a Gob teaching Kobe more to join. Hang on. I'm just
It's
reading
it's
Paul's messages.
kind of
I'm good. He's trying to get him to go with his gut rather than to actually overthink things because if you're fighting pirates, you have to be thinking on the spot because pirates are tricky
yeah
and don't play by the rules.
yeah.
Paul's donating 199. Kris should cosplay as Tintin.
Cheers, Paul.
He did ask an important question before, though. If you were pirates and stuck at sea, would you drink your own wee?
Um, yeah, you'd have to, wouldn't you?
You have to. It's already a rule. If it rhymes, then
Yeah,
it's right. If you're stuck at sea, you drink your wee.
yeah, yeah. If oh no, I'll leave that.
You can tell us after. I don't know what you're going to say, but
Oh,
I'm assuming
if
it
you've
was
got a
bad.
if you've got a crewmate called Edith, you suckies. But what we're up to now?
So they meet Kaya and Kuro, and it's Kaya's birthday, and she wants them to stay for dinner.
Yeah, what a party.
Yeah, it is a bit of a shit birthday party, but she's a dying orphan. Um, she hasn't really got many friends because she's not allowed out of the house because she's a sick little girl. But
Yeah.
they all go in, and I do like them getting dressed, where Nami's like trying stuff on. Not, I don't like Nami trying stuff on. That's not what I'm getting to. Uh, but when she's like putting stuff on, she like puts a black outfit on, and Zoro's just like, "I said I was wearing black." All right, mate. Fucking dark horse over there.
Emo.
Yeah, proper edgelord, man.
He's in the corner like this as well, like leaning awkwardly, like a Thane in Skyrim.
And Nami's just not happy because these are like rich people, and she's adamant that they're going to be dickheads who only
Mm.
think about themselves and just want as many items as they can and to be more rich. So she's like, oh, I'm going to rob them.
Ironically, with Nami wanting to steal the stuff and not thinking about them and just wanting to be more rich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They go down the.
But
Oh, what were we going to say? Sorry.
I was going to say, do you not think that it was decorated weirdly? I can remember rooms where it's like every square inch of the walls and the ceilings were covered in them plates that your grandma would have on a shelf.
Oh, yeah, that's horrible. That.
It's
Um,
weird.
I don't remember any
Um,
plates on the walls in this, but I know exactly what you mean.
yeah, they're all plastered everywhere, and it's like a weird Victorian. It's like someone ran a Victorian house through ChatGPT,
Yeah.
if you know what I mean. Kind of like that.
I mean,
And
it's fitting
also,
though.
yeah, also Mary. When he first comes on screen, right, he looks like something out of the Mighty Boosh. Do you know in the one where they're in the zoo, the series of the Mighty Boosh, where they're in the zoo?
You're not going to be happy with us for this, but I've never watched The Mighty Boosh,
Oh no!
so I don't.
Oh, I thought you
All
would love it.
there's only I've seen two things. I've seen Noel Fielding going, "I am the moon," um,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then I've seen the Shakespearean play they do where it's like, "Would you like a pie?"
Oh
No.
yes.
All I've
Howard
seen
Moon, Eyes of a Shrew.
of
Yeah, you should watch it. I don't know how good or bad it's dated now, but it's quite like Crack Fox. But sorry, we're talking about One Piece. Yeah, he looks like a weird mutant from the Mighty Boosh. If you ever get to watch that.
Yeah, I didn't like Mary's design in this. Like they made him too sheepy. Maybe we should just give him like a white afro instead. If they're going to take Usopp's nose away, but leave a sheep man in, that doesn't make sense.
It is the first. Is this the first introduction to another race instead of a human? Or did we get fishmen before this? No, this is after, isn't it?
Yeah, we haven't had fishermen in just yet. We do in this episode,
Mm.
but not
But
at this point.
yeah, but this is like the first introduction to a non-human character, isn't it?
Yeah, I think.
Unless you count David Williams.
Yeah. I'm wondering about Merry. Do you think he's like walking around this village with all these people and he's just everyone's just like, oh my god, look at him. He's like part man, part sheep. I'm not dating him. So he's like, oh, Miss Kaya, I'm going to be going on holiday this week. And he gets on the plane and goes to Wales. And they're all like, "Oh, hello there, baby."
Unpacks his extra large wellies and stands on the edge of a cliff.
uh, I hope that's not like offensive. I mean, it is offensive to Welsh people, but I have got Welsh heritage as well, so um, I think I'm borderline allowed to say it. It's all right. Uh,
Oh, I don't think Paul's listening now, so
no,
fine.
what about sheep shagging? Uh, so yeah, they go to dinner, and this is such an awkward dinner party, isn't it?
Yeah. It's that thing where, do you know, if you have people around and you don't want them to be, and you kind of like, oh, fuck's sake.
I mean,
Right.
Kaya wants them to be there, but how
Yeah.
would you feel if you were like rich and sophisticated, and you were like, "Oh, I'm gonna have a lovely dinner party for my birthday," and some dickhead who you didn't know stood on your table and started stealing all the spotlight from your birthday party? Be like, "I am gonna be king of the pirates."
See, if I was a sad little orphan like her, I would be like, this is the best thing that's happened to me in years. I've got
Yeah.
human contact. Someone besides David Williams has touched us.
I suppose, but then again, you know my thoughts on orphans. Um,
Yeah.
so I mean, at least this episode has got a lot of orphan suffering in it. So
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
least finally TV is showing orphans that they shouldn't be having it so good. You can't
Yeah.
have it all.
Yeah. That's also why you hate old people as well, isn't it? Because normally they're orphans.
Yeah, yeah. Screw you, old people. Um. Oh, and in the kitchen. I can't remember the names of the people. Sham and he dresses as Batman. I can't remember what he's called. He hasn't dressed as Batman in this episode, but he does next episode and in the anime.
Mm-hmm.
They're poisoning the soup to give to Kaya.
The blue soup, blue
Yeah.
juice.
Would you eat it? I
I
mean,
would
if you
try. I was thinking,
if you didn't know it had poisoning, I mean.
oh yeah, definitely.
I would give it a go, but it looked weird.
But like, I was looking at this because you obviously get different colored alcohol in this from the bars. You can see um, like red and blue bottles of spirits and stuff. But if you saw a food stuff and you were in that kind of world, it's a weird color for a food, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it can't be artificial. I'd be like, what is that?
I don't know. It just
At
makes us think
least.
of Bridget Jones. Um, I don't know if that's going over your head because you'll be like, no, no, mate, I'm a man. I've never watched Bridget Jones. But
I've seen it with the granny pants and that, but I can't remember much of it.
she makes soup at the end of the film, and like she puts some meat in or something, and it's got blue string around it, and it just dyes the whole
All
soup blue.
right. Uh, oh no, I can't remember that part.
So they have the meal. Kuro kicks off, and everyone goes to bed. Nami tries to
Yeah,
rob the house. Usopp's lost walking around the house. Finally, we get to see some lost. Oh, did I say Usopp? I meant Zoro.
yeah,
Zoro's
yeah,
lost
Zoro.
around the house, which we finally get to see some lost Zoro, which we don't get
Yeah.
a lot of in the live action yet. Hopefully, we get a bit more of it soon.
Mm.
Um, he's trying to find alcohol because all he wants to do is drink because that's his diet.
Yeah, yeah.
They follow Luffy's nose to the kitchen. And the find Usopp as well. And this is what you were talking about earlier on, where we finally get to hear about Yasop. Where Usopp's like, "Oh, my
Yeah.
dad's a pirate, Yasop," and he's like, oh, "You know, Yasop's your dad. I know him. He's a friend of mine. We
Yeah.
hang out all the time." And Usopp's just like, "Oh, that's so cool."
That's cool and that. What's he like? I can barely remember him. Me dad.
Did you get that milk?
Yeah, blue milk. Loads, drink it up.
Um,
Oh,
and then they go into the basement and find we missed Mary in the basement as well.
yeah. This is the big reveal, isn't it?
Yeah.
I can't remember what the butler's called. I know he's called after the reveal, but I don't know what
Clahador.
he's Clahador.
Yeah.
What
Oh,
if
Clahador.
you had to pick a name that was meant to sound like a fancy butler, what name would you go with? I wouldn't go with Clahador.
Jeeves. Fucking classic. Or Benson.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um,
I would go with Penny Apricot. I
oh,
don't know.
I'm just thinking of like a bit of a tangent. So Dan from Monsters and Bleeding Marvelous
Uh,
posted today something to do with The Ringer, that old Johnny Knoxville movie
oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
where he rigs the Special Olympics, and
Yep.
that sent us on a little bit of a wormhole, like deep diving, like going into like watching old clips of that movie, and I completely forgot that he has to come up with a fake name, and he's calling himself Jeffy. And then someone's like, "Oh,
Right.
what's your second name, Jeffy?" And they're like, "Oh, his last name's Dahmer." Jeffy Dahmer.
Oh, actually, speaking of that as well, I saw she also posted that Hugh Grant's middle name's Mungo. So his
I
name Hugh Mungo.
You've told us that before. That's amazing, man.
Oh, imagine holding a baby and being like, "That's Hugh Mungo."
Oh.
That. Oh,
So yeah, Mary's in the basement. I can't remember why he's in the basement, but
drink.
oh, he's getting alcohol, right? And Kuro
Yeah,
comes along and stabs him. Shows off his
yeah,
like whoosh, whoosh, whoosh moves, and then
yeah.
there's
Do,
a good
do
old
you want
five
it?
finger stab on him.
He is still my least favorite pirate so far.
Yeah,
Like, I mean, there's I know he's not a pirate, but there's Spandam, there's Foxy, there's all sorts. He is still, I just don't like the cat thing. And him doing this all the time. I think it's weird.
no, I do like him doing that because that's his old. He has the five swords on his fingers, doesn't he?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
he
yeah.
doesn't wear them as a butler, and he's still got like the habit of like doing pushing his glasses up like that, so he doesn't slice his face open. And I
Yeah, yeah.
love just that little detail, and that they
I
kept it
I
from the
love the
live action.
detail. I love the detail. I don't like it on him as a character though. I'm just like, it's annoying.
Yeah,
Like you get a palm print on that part. I've tried it before when I've had greasy fingers or like my hands are covered in oil and I've done that or that and it doesn't help.
yeah. I think also that he's dressed as a butler, and I just think that makes him look like a bit of a dick. Um,
Yeah.
but so he kills Mary, and
Mm,
the
mm.
three pirates have. Oh, so Usopp and Zoro go to the basement looking for alcohol, find Mary's body, and then Captain Kuro comes out, and Zoro's been saying all night, like, "Oh, I recognize you from somewhere. Did you ever go
Oh,
to Funky Funky Bar?" And he's like, "Oh, don't
in
go to
this
establishments like that."
isn't it Glitter Ball Island or something like that?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. Is that a reference to something?
And not that I know of. It might be something in One Piece, possibly, but
Yeah.
don't know.
Oh, oh,
Um,
fair enough.
so they find Mary's body, and then Kuro comes out and confronts them. And Zoro, who saw the five stab marks on him, and he's like, "Oh, I've seen marks like this before." And he's just like, "Oh, you're Captain Kuro." Pulls his swords out to fight him, and Sham whacks him over the back of the head with a bottle of wine, knocks him out, and
Yeah.
they throw him down a well. Makes us think of a
Um,
lovely Borat song, but I'm not going to sing that live on here.
no, don't.
That'll get us cancelled.
Um, is this the part? Sorry, continue. There is a part that I need to stop you at because it took me right out of it because it was so weird, and this is why I don't like the cat pirates.
Um,
Sorry.
I I don't know if I've missed anything so far. I didn't write any notes on what the plot is. I'm doing the plot from memory. I just wrote
No,
notes of
that's
like
fine.
questions that I need to ask, and that's it.
Oh no, that's fine. So basically, it was do you know when Zorro's knocked out? and Usopp, and yeah, because they confront Usopp, don't they? And he's just like, "Oh yeah, I'm Captain Kuro," and he's coming after him with his blades. So Usopp escapes,
Yeah,
right? Because he goes through an open window that's just by the side, but Kuro's henchmen or hench people, the woman with the blue hair and the guy with the cow's lick thing there,
yeah.
um, what they do while they're chasing Usopp is they turn around and just go, and it took us right out.
What?
Yeah,
Sorry,
they just hiss.
what do they do? Oh, they hiss. I should go.
They hiss like cats. They're like,
Black Cat
it's just
Pirates,
like,
man.
come on.
I'm trying to figure out what these people are called. So it's Kuro, Sham, and Bucci. That's it. That's the other one. He's the one that
Yeah,
dresses
yeah,
as
yeah.
Batman in the next episode.
Right, right. Hopefully. I can't actually remember these watches. I've seen it before, but I can't remember him doing that.
Nami, well, trying to steal stuff from the house, wanders into Kaya's room with a pillowcase full of goods.
Mm,
Gets caught. They have a nice conversation, and I think well, Nami leaves all of the stuff behind. I think she kind of sees herself in Kaya a bit about what she could have become, where
yeah.
she is just being kept and like controlled, locked in a small space, like into the house. Like Nami, as we'll see soon, she's been locked in a room and forced to draw maps for the Arlong pirates. Spoiler.
Yeah.
Um, and I think she
Supposed to
sort
be
of,
a nerd.
I think she kind of feels for her a bit, and that's probably why she leaves the stuff, even though Kaya's like, "Oh, you can have all that." I think,
Do you know what I think the turning point was when I think when she's telling her that she's dying or something, and she kind of gives her the look, and she's like, "Oh, don't do that, man. I don't want your pity."
mm,
And I think that's the point where she was just like, "Yeah, okay, I could probably be friends with this kid."
yeah. um, is there anything else? Has Luffy like passed out in the kitchen or something?
He's necked the poison out of the pan because
Right.
obviously Luffy stayed upstairs in the kitchen because he came down for a midnight snack. Usopp mentioned to Zoro that there's a wine cellar, and he's like, "What the hell are we doing up here? And why didn't you tell us sooner?" And then they go down, discover all that, but that's where they're at. But he gets the pan and literally necks it.
Yeah. Usopp then escapes into the village, shouting that the pirates are coming. No one believes him. He's ringing the bell, and he's like, "The pirates are here. Why doesn't anyone
Yeah,
believe us?" And then we get Kobe and
yeah,
Helmeppo, and like, "I believe you."
yeah. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, I'm liking the Kobe being quite close to them.
Yeah,
Because you didn't get this until like episode 100 or something.
yeah. Is that where Kobe's like training with Garp?
Yeah,
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 and they definitely didn't come to Orange Town. Especially seen as like,
yeah,
what? When is it? Oh, well, I mean, you haven't even seen it yet. So like, Garp and them will show up like and announce that he is Luffy's granddad, because that's not a spoiler
right.
to you, but that will happen in some of the episodes, like in the future of what you're watching now, and you're only up to like what episode 297,
301 at the
three
minute.
oh one, and it still hasn't
Yeah.
happened. But
Nah,
obviously we've
nah.
got it at the moment.
Yeah.
Um, but no, I am really liking the Kobe stuff as well, especially seeing as Kobe was shit when he first like appeared in the anime with his little round
Yeah.
monkey face and his silly hair. But
Snotty nose.
I like the actor that plays him in this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not as much as I like Helmeppo. I love Helmeppo in this. It's just a proper little like Draco Malfoy thing, and like my father will hear of this. Like, do you think you're
Yeah.
better than me?
I cannot wait for the moment. Or even if they put it, because in the anime, yeah, the kind of part of the ship that's transporting Axan Morgan, which is Helmeppo's dad, and he kind of like kidnaps him. and holds him hostage, and he's like,
Yeah.
I don't care about my kid. And then there's a kind of switching moment where he's like, actually, I can't rely on my dad anymore
Yeah.
or his name.
Well, I don't think that's going to be in the live action because that would have already happened.
Maybe he still throws around his dad's name. And even with Gorps, if in this episode, Gorps is like, there's only so far your dad's name can get you.
I don't think there'll be any more Axan Morgan in the show at all.
Because actually, because Kobe, the join as chore boys,
Yeah.
but in this one, the sign up was like recruits, and that doesn't exist in the normal One Piece world, does it? It's not. It's not. It's either you're like a marine, and then there's a chore boy underneath,
I mean,
which is like the guy that mops the decks and
they do have that in the anime as well. Just you don't really get to see much of it apart from Kobe and Helmeppo having to do it. I don't think they show
right.
anybody else as a chore boy.
Mm,
Um.
fair.
Oh, so another thing we've missed was the Arlong pirates showing up to see Buggy. Um,
Yes.
and
Yes.
they absolutely knack him. Um, I can't remember the Karubi possibly comes in and uses these fishman karate on
Yeah. He just goes.
Buggy. And then Arlong shows up and asks him why he's like doing all of this pirate stuff without paying debts to him, like kind of setting
Mm,
like a sort of like hierarchy in the East Blue. Although Arlong
yeah.
calls it a food chain, not a like hierarchy or anything.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
I like it when the Darling pirates show up. Not the Darling pirates, Phoebes, man. Phoebes in the chat there. So
Does she mean Does she mean Bon Clay?
no, I think she's probably just taking the mick with the Arlong pirates and calling them the Darling pirates.
Ah, right.
But
Fair.
Buggy, instead of just taking a beating for being a dick, he sends Arlong off by saying that he's being disrespected by the kid in the straw hat called Luffy. So now
Yeah.
Arlong's after him now.
Yeah. Which it's a different because did Boogie and Arlong actually talk or communicate?
Never.
No. What do you think about this change? Do you think it's
Um,
better for the story? Because I mean, we're already getting Baroque work stuff in episode one.
I think it's better for the live action story. So in the anime, we keep going from island to island and meeting new people. And
Mm,
for a short 8 episode season, I don't think you get a bond with the characters very much if it only has them in for a short amount of time. But keep
yeah,
introducing someone like Buggy, and then keep having them coming back. Same with Kobe and Helmeppo and Garp. It's
yeah,
giving you the characters that you can like relate to and see them as like antagonists to Luffy or whatnot, rather than
yeah.
just
Oh,
having a villain of the week kind of thing.
yeah. I suppose it always up with the background. I mean, and technically, they've been season two will be Baroque works, and they've been forebode like foreshadowing it since episode one. They've been dropping
Yeah,
the name, they've been leaving little clues with cards, wanted posters. So
yeah.
yeah. But what did you think of Arlong's nose?
I don't
Tiny,
like
isn't it?
it. I wasn't keen on it in the live action. Um,
Yeah,
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it should have been bigger or sharper or what. There's something about
bigger.
it that, yeah, it must. It's probably just too small.
Yeah, yeah, it's too small. I found out I really do like it when a pirate is introduced and the wanted poster flies into frame and they all interact with it. So
Yeah,
Arlong does with his nose and slices it up. Boogie, I think, cuts
he,
it.
Boogie just grabs it and moves it out the way because he's sitting
Oh,
in his seat, which is an actual pose from the manga when he's sitting with his like leg over the
right.
chair like that. Um,
Hmm.
and there's Kuro
And
slices through it, doesn't he?
yeah. Yeah, but I think it's an amazing way to introduce people and a nice little
Yeah.
callback as well.
How do you feel about Luffy being the one to name the Straw Hat Pirates? Because in the anime, it's the Marines that call them that. Do you think he's earned the right to name his own crew yet, when he hasn't even got the crew agreeing to be in the crew?
Um, yeah, I do because I think that's just him.
Yeah,
He just does things. That's part of his charm because it's like that kid thing about, oh yeah, we need a crew. Obviously, we need a name as well. That's the logical thing next, isn't it?
yeah.
So, what about you? Not like it, or
I wasn't keen on it. Like, I think that should have been called that by the Marines and had people like reporting in the newspaper about the Straw Hat Pirates and them just getting the name that way. That way,
oh,
it's kind of them becoming notorious and getting called something by being notorious, not just being like, we're the Straw Hat Pirates. Because then if the Marines called them that, and it's like, no, no, they're called the Straw Hat Pirates, Captain Luffy said,
yeah,
even though we weren't there to hear him say that, it doesn't make sense. But if they saw it in the paper, they would be like, oh, we're the Straw Hat Pirates.
true, true. It just reminds of the of a Key and Peele sketch where the murderer when he's just like he's like, oh yeah, I'm the I don't know, the silent strangler. And it's like, oh, we're looking for this guy here. He's called the Booty Bandit.
I can't remember that
He's
one.
like, no, 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 that's not my name. Oh,
I'm looking through my notes just to see if there's any um some differences. Like, so Usopp doesn't have a job in the anime, does he? But for some reason, he's got a job in the shipyard. I don't know why they changed that.
oh.
He could have just been like just the weird guy that works that just runs around town shopping pirate. Um, living in the wild, I suppose. Just sleeping in a
Yeah.
bush.
It kind of makes sense when he's in like a hut by himself, where it's like one of them. It's a village where it's kind of like, we'll leave a couple of loaves of bread out for Usopp this week, kind of thing.
Yeah, that would
Or
have been better.
he's mooching off he's the little pirates. He's Usopp's crew. I can imagine doing something like that. Like one of them would be like, "Oh, it's my turn to have Usopp round mine for tea tonight," kind of thing.
Do you think this would have been better if they'd had Django in as well? Not the Jamie Foxx character,
Um,
but the Mushroom Chin guy.
Django. I, I hope he's in it. Is he in it?
No?
But actually, no, I can't. Oh, it's not. Yeah, I think he would have been, but I think the pace that they are going, it might have it might have added too much time to Adam. Are you
Yeah.
gutted that you'll not get the Usopp pirates putting a shovel up
Yeah,
Django's bum?
that would have been perfect, man. Would have just added like a bit more humour to the show.
It does make sense though if you cut Django because the Usopp pirates fight him.
Yes, but if we don't have the use of pirates in, then there's no need for Django. Ah, that's fair enough.
Mm. So I can see why he's cut, but it would have been nice to see him just because I quite like Django.
Um, do you feel like episode 3 has been the point where this show finally starts to find its footing?
Um, no. Well, I kind of did on the first episode because everything was new, completely new world. But I think we're still at the stage of setting the scene.
Right.
There's been no real big bad introduction yet. There's been no plot. I know they're fighting the One Piece, but it's just kind of like I know it's divided into chunks. Like, got to get to the Grand Line, got to do this. But at the minute, they're still in the. If I make a comparison, the Fellowship of the Ring stage where they're
Right.
gathering the crew, and they're getting a larger purpose to go to. So I don't think it's getting to that point yet. But I think Alabasta will do it.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I personally do feel like this is starting to find its footing around this episode, where the meeting more brighter, colourful characters. We've got Captain
Hmm.
Kuro. I know you don't like Captain Kuro, but he is more like a major villain. Like Boogie is just he's a bit of a joke character, and he's not going around doing anything bad. But we have got Kuro
Hmm.
here, who's like actually got plots and schemes, and Zorro's been taken out. Usopp's useless. What's Nami gonna do? And Luffy's been poisoned by the end of the episode, and it's like it's a bit of a cliffhanger, and it's like right, how are they going to get out of this?
I know, but I see. I thought that when I was at that stage, and then looking back, I'm like Kuro compared to Crocodile.
Yeah,
It's if you know what I mean. I thought he was the first proper baddie, like big bad of the arc.
we do have Arlong as well, which was what like 30 episodes in the anime or something like that. About 20 of those
True.
with Luffy
Yeah.
stuck in some water with his head hanging out.
Yeah.
um, ooh, I'm saying we've covered that. Um, I think we've covered most of the things that I wanted to ask you. Um, oh right. So this story of this episode,
Hmm.
um, it's got like a really good comparison in of Lion, which I think this whole arc here works perfectly with it. We've got Usopp, who is loud and like a bit obnoxious, like shouting stuff. And then we've got
Yeah.
Kuro, who is also just bullshitting his way through everything, but he's doing it in like a quiet, calm manner the whole time.
Hmm.
I do really like that comparison of if somebody's like really calm and them being like, "No, no, that grass over there is blue." I don't know what you're talking
Oh,
about.
see, I love doing that because I'm sure it's what's known as gaslighting, and I do it to
Yeah.
Phoebes all the time. And it's just like I'll say a stupid fact that's wrong, and then I'll double down on it, and
Yeah.
then afterwards I don't know what you're talking about. Wait, you're
But
mad?
but if you get like too loud and too like I can't think of the
Defense?
words like yeah like defensive and everything I had about it, then people just aren't going to believe you. I mean, Usopp hasn't
Mhm.
helped himself by like doing it for like 10 years of shouting it,
Yeah, yeah,
but
yeah,
it does still show the comparison of like Kuro's been lying for 3 years or something, but
yeah.
because he's
I
been
mean,
like smart about it, he's getting away with it.
yeah. I mean, if I was in that village and Usopp said good morning to us, I would check my watch.
Yeah. Um. what else? I don't know why Kobe. Well, actually, I do know why Kobe believes him because Kobe has followed the Straw Hat Pirates there. So he's
Hmm.
like, "Oh, I believe you," and I think that's the first time Usopp's ever been told someone believes him. Um,
Except his mom. If she meant it or not is a different story.
I don't even think his mum believed anything he said. I mean, he was telling her that his dad was
No.
coming home, and she's like, "He left 5 years ago, mate. Like, full of shit."
Yeah. Yeah. He's talking to he's playing with another kid now called Luffy.
I think that it. Right. Okay. Yeah.
I think
That's all my notes that we've covered. Have you got anything else?
no, what's the next episode?
The
It'll
next
be
episode is still Syrup Village.
yes, yes, which is fine. I don't mind that. I'm kind of enjoying the live action more than the anime of this saga.
What? You're
I
enjoying
think
the live
so.
action more than the anime?
Yeah, the streamlinedness. Um,
Or do you mean just the anime the live action compared to the anime of the season that this anime is based on?
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
I really don't like Kuro, and I know for a fact it'll only be one more episode or something, and then he's gone.
I
That
was
is the reason why I like it more.
I was confused for a second when you were like, "Oh, I'm enjoying the live action more than the anime," and it's like, wait a minute, you're at Eni's lobby. You're literally
Oh
watching
yeah.
Luffy fighting Rob Lucci at the moment. How can you prefer the live action?
Oh, I know. I've just seen Gear 2 and Gear 3.
Yeah,
Oh, and Chopper. Forgot to talk about. Oh, I cannot wait to talk about that on Straw Chat.
yeah. I do really like the look of live action Chopper as well. He's proper cute.
I can't wait till he goes monster mode. I can't wait to see free Frankie, the best character in One Piece.
Oh, me and Jake were like probably trying to keep Monster Chopper a secret from you, but it's in the opening credits as well. And Jake messaged us saying like, "Oh, Monster Chopper's in the opening credits," and it's like, "Oh shit, we're gonna have to try and make Kris skip it."
Do you know what it is? I didn't even clock because obviously sometimes there's different versions of them, isn't there?
Right.
So nah, I didn't clock, and I've learned to just listen and not watch now.
Yeah. Where would you put this episode compared to the previous two episodes?
Ba-ba-ba. I think second. So there's first one is number one.
Yeah.
This one is number two, and the second one is number three.
Right.
Actually, no, there's Axan Morgan fight.
Yeah,
No,
that's in the
this is
first
the last.
episode.
This is last. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's the first episode. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
original one. Yeah,
Same for me. First one is the best episode so far. I think Baratie does overtake it, but we've still got one episode between now and then.
yeah.
But I fucking love
Red
Sanji.
leg.
All Red Legs F,
Yeah.
man.
Oh, do you think? Do you think he does these cheesy lines? We just talked about this before as well.
Oh, yeah, he's got to. What is it that you posted in about like
Oh,
God
right.
created
So
something?
God created food, but it was like devil created. The devil's created spice,
When he's
and
like
it's just
legs
like
on
that.
fire.
Yeah, and it's like, oh,
You know what? I do really like live action Sanji as well, but he's also too cool. Like they've made Zoro really cool, but Sanji is also too cool. Like he actually comes across as a bit of a ladies' man instead of just a proper loser and a creep that the ladies don't want anything to do with.
yeah,
Like
yeah. But
season 2 better give us Wiggly Sanji. Ooh.
but Sanji's like cool until he opens his mouth. I think that's the whole point in it.
Even in the live action, like I don't know how have you seen Sanji in the live action yet?
Ah, can't remember. I've seen his actor when he posts his making breakfast and making food in between workouts and that.
But he's proper like suave. Like I think the first time he's introduced, he comes up to Nami and he's just like, "Hello there, lovely." It's just like he doesn't like freak out or anything. Like, "Oh my god, Nami-san!"
Oh, oh well, I look forward to it because I'm very. The more we're going on in the series, the less I can remember of it. It's all
Yeah.
new to us, apparently. But yeah,
So is that the end of this episode?
done till next week.
Right. Cool. Well, thank you everyone for watching, and tune in on Friday where. Oh, have we got an episode on Friday? What are we doing? What have we got recorded? Was it
Water 7?
Water 7? Oh, we'll be talking about the
Yeah,
Water 7 anime arc. Me, Kris, and Jake this Friday at 7 p.m.
definitely.
So make sure to tune in for that. Thanks for watching.